If you have been following us, you already know that I'm Sid. But for those of you who do not yet know me, I'm still Sid. But what else you don't know yet is that why exactly Samsung Galaxy Note 7 had that battery issue. You might be knowing, because if you have been following news, that there was some issue with the phone's battery, because of which the phone started bursting in various parts of the world. It was catching fires, and Samsung then recalled all the sold devices. Then it decided to fix them and send them back again in the market. Again that issue happened, and then again Samsung had to recall them, and at the end they had to halt the production. So Samsung Galaxy Note 7 is notorious for blasting, and a lot of memes, a lot of jokes have been made about the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. I myself am guilty of doing that. But the real reason for this fiasco was never known. Now Samsung has been for the last 3-4 months testing why this issue occurred, and now they have made a video in which they explain to us what exactly was the whole problem. The title of this video is committed to quality, and I have not yet watched this video, but what I decided to do is I'll watch it with you, and also I'll give you my reactions during the video, and at the end of it I'll tell you my opinion on the whole fiasco. Alright, so it's something new that I'm trying here, trying to watch a video with the viewers. So let me know in the comment box below how you think about it. And now let's start.
Here's what happened and what we've done.
Okay.
Samsung rapidly took action for the Galaxy Note 7 and halted production.
As I told you.
Out of 3 million Note 7 sold, 96% have now been returned.
What about the remaining
This past
4%?
fall, 700 Samsung researchers worked to replicate the issue with more than 200,000 devices and more than 30,000 batteries. We are determined to learn from this experience. Here's what we discovered. Our findings concluded that the Note 7 device failures were due to 2 different factors that originated in and were specific to the 2 different batteries. As you can see in the first instance, there was an electrode deflection and incorrect positioning of the negative electrode tip in the upper right corner of the battery. In the second occurrence, an abnormal weld spot led to an internal short circuit. Now that we've identified the problem, we have undertaken extraordinary measures to further improve our quality assurance process. We've zeroed in on areas for improvement and developed an 8-point battery safety check, including charge and discharge tests.
8 safety battery checks.
And then we check the internal components with X-ray scans. Technicians subject devices to extremes, inside and out. Extreme misuse.
Why didn't you do this before sending the Note 7s to the market?
It's a rigorous regimen designed to reassure everyone about the safety of our devices. Our
so many Note 7s lying there.
Even further, beyond industry standards for quality and safety controls. It's all part of being committed to safer devices. Samsung's heritage and commitment to innovation will not stop.
Safer devices.
We will continue to put safety first
Note 7s.
and deliver the innovative experience our customers
$700.
deserve. We will learn from this experience and evolve. That's what we've always done and what we'll continue to do. Samsung, committed to quality.
Committed to quality. Okay. So that was the video. So now we know why this whole blunder happened. They miscalculated the internal components of the battery. I didn't get the second one, but the first one I get. Now the question is, what does it mean for us? Personally, watching this video does make me realize that maybe we would have a Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So the rumors might be wrong, but at a very logical level, I really have a lot of regard for Samsung because what they did after the phone started bursting. You see, it takes a lot of gumption to recall all their devices. When Apple's bend fiasco happened, when iPhone 6 Plus were beginning to bend, Apple did not recall them. It was a voluntary thing, and only 30 instances, in my opinion, in my knowledge, have been reported of Samsung Galaxy Note 7 bursting, which means that out of 3 million, only 30 bursted. Even if the number is say 300, it's a very small fraction of devices that bursted. Yet Samsung voluntarily got the devices back, and it fixed them, and now it's it did all those researches in them. So it's a very bold initiative in my opinion, and I have highest regard for Samsung. And also I have a lot of sympathy for Samsung. Think that if you're a Samsung executive, you're the head designer of Samsung smartphones, and you cannot board a flight using a phone that you designed. I mean, I remember one of my friends was coming back from China, and he told me that there was an announcement there that those of you who are carrying Galaxy Note 7 have to switch the phone off, and they were not allowed to use it. And that is very embarrassing for a trillion-dollar company. But again, what Samsung has done after that is commendable. The 8-point battery check is great, and there's also this. I checked their website. There is also this section there where they say why this won't happen ever again, and all these things I believe, add to customer satisfaction. In my opinion, I don't think that those of people who now consider Samsung as they won't consider it as a bomb anymore. Things happen, mistakes happen. Everyone does make mistakes. A lot of failures happen, a lot of blunders happen. But what is important is what you learn from them and how you ensure that it does not happen ever again. And watching this video, it does make me realize that Samsung now has gotten serious. The only thing that I would say is that they should have done it before launching their phones in the market. But one thing that I'm happy is that number one, they are doing it, and number two, industry will follow. So if Samsung is doing something, this whole episode will teach a lesson to other phone makers. HTC will be now cautious. What if my phone bursts? I cannot recall those phones back. So something good has happened out of it. Unfortunately, Note 7 was a great device. We could not use it. I mean, think about the device apart from the fiasco. It had iris scanner. It had a great display. It had an edge-to-edge display. But again, maybe Galaxy Note 8 would be better and safer. So those were my reactions on this video. I think that Samsung, I get that what Samsung says, they're committed to the quality. They would never repeat it again. They could never repeat it again. Think about the losses that the company has incurred. 3 million devices sold, they had to recall them back. Imagine the devices they might have, put in the manufacturing grid, the devices that were, not released, the whole R&D, everything got wasted. All those years, all that time, all that thinking, all that planning got wasted because of a small battery issue. And this is something that I think every company can learn from. They should learn from it that, why you should not make blunders. What to do if the blunder has been made? You recall them, you admit your mistake, and number three, you make sure that the future is blunder proof. So kudos to Samsung. Now this is I think the first time someone is doing a trailer reaction, kind of a trailer reaction on a tech channel. So do let me know in the comment box below how you feel about it. If you don't like it, let me know. If you do like it, then also let me know. I'll do more of these. Also, leave in the comment box below what you think of the Samsung smartphones that are going to come out in the future. Do you think you're going to buy them, knowing that there has been an issue with them, or you now believe after watching this video that Samsung will be committed to quality? Also, do share our video with people do give us likes. If you don't like it, do give us dislikes, but more importantly, do hit the subscribe button so that you can come back and see more of me. I'm Sid again. Ciao. ठीक था? Natural था.